Lack of knowledge.
Read it again.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
How are you destroyed? Because the white man taught you that you are an African. Read it again.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Because this is a truth campaign. This is not a hate campaign. We out here because we love our people. That's why we out here trying to teach you guys laws. We know our people don't like to hear the word of the Most High, but you're going to hear it whether you like it or forbid. Whether you like it or forbid. Read this.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Because they care so much about
these other nations. They care so much about being in this land. Go ahead.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
And that's why the Most High rejected us. Because we don't want to accept God's laws. That's why we're in the condition, and we're stuck in these ghettos and these hoods all throughout this country. All throughout America, you're going to find you Negroes in the ghetto. Why is that?
Read. That thou shalt be no priest to me.
You're not going to be no more priests. Because once you figure out who you are according to the Bible, then you're going to realize that you're above all.
Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children.
Because you forgot God's laws and you wanted to keep transgressing against him and breaking his laws, he forgot about you. He turned his back against you. Give me John 9:31. John 9:31.
John chapter 9 verse 31. Now we know that God heareth not sinners.
Read it again.
Now we know that God heareth not sinners.
So you want to continue on in your sin, God is not going to hear you. If you want to go against the Bible, God is not going to hear you. Read it from the top.
Now we know that God heareth not sinners.
Read on.
But if any man be a worshiper of the Most High and doeth his will,
and doeth his what?
And doeth his will,
and doeth what?
And doeth his will,
doing his will, keeping his law, what he tells you to do,
him he heareth.
That's when he's going to hear you. That's when he's going to hear you. Give me John 8:44.
John
chapter 8 verse 44.
John chapter 8 verse 44. Ye are of your father the devil.
Ye are of your father the devil. Go ahead.
And the lusts of your father ye will do.
And the lust of your father you would do.
He was a murderer from the beginning.
These white people were murderers from the beginning.
And abode not in the truth.
And they don't love God's truth.
Because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own.
He speaketh out of his own vain heart.
For he is a liar and the father of it.
He's the father of lying. Read it from the top. Read that from the top.
Ye are of the father your devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in truth. But because there is no truth in him, when he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own. For he is a liar and the father of it.
They're a bunch of liars. Because they're the ones that told you that you are African. They're the ones that told you that you were not the real Jews and that they were the real Jews. Because you're not African American. Give me that after give me him. Because I know a whole lot of y'all think that you're African, but we're finna bring it out today that you have been deceived by the devil. Read it.
Ham, the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood, and one of 8 persons to live through the flood.
So this is Ham. He was the youngest son of Noah. Go ahead.
And one of the 8 persons to live through the flood. He became the progenitor of the dark races.
Stop. So Ham became the progenitor of the dark races. I know that sounds familiar because there's a lot of dark-skinned people here on earth. Read on.
Not the Negroes.
Not who?
Not the Negroes.
So Ham became the progenitor of the dark races, but not you Negroes. We're finna find out now who Ham became the progenitor of.
He became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes,
Not the Negroes,
but the Egyptians, Ethiopians,
Africans,
Libyans, and Canaanites.
the Egyptians, Ethiopians, Libyans, and Canaanites. Those are descendants of Ham, what you call Africans today. But you are not African. You Negroes are the real Jews. Yeah, bring that out again.
Exodus chapter 11, verse 7. But against any of the children of Israel,
Against who?
against any of the children of
Read
Israel,
on.
shall not a dog move his tongue.
So these other nations are not supposed to be speaking against us.
Against man or beast, that ye may know how the Lord doth put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel.
The Lord put a difference between us and the Africans. I know your whole life you thought that you were an African. If you were an African, why did they sell you?
African American.
If the Africans were your brothers, why did they sell you into slavery? Why did they sell you if they were your brothers? Give me Exodus. Exodus 31 to 16. Because we're going to bring out God's laws here today. That's what we're here to do. We're here to correct our people because we need correction as a nation. Read.
Exodus chapter 31, verses 16. Wherefore, the children of Israel shall keep the Sabbath.
The children of who?
The children of Israel.
You are the children of Israel. You are the children of Israel. You're supposed to keep what?
Keep the Sabbath, to observe the Sabbath throughout their generations for a perpetual covenant.
For a perpetual covenant. An everlasting covenant. That was your covenant with the Most High. You're supposed to observe His holy days. Which today is one of them. Today is the Sabbath day of rest. Read that again from the top.
Wherefore the children of Israel shall keep the Sabbath, to observe the Sabbath throughout their generations for a perpetual covenant. It is a sign between me and the children of Israel forever.
My notes? Where are my notes?
Where?
Did your notes, so then you go find it.
Yeah.
Well, last time I saw you,
You
had it
can't-
thrown on the ground.
No, last time your notes were where you had put them. Wherefore the children of Israel shall keep the Sabbath, to observe the Sabbath throughout their generations for a perpetual covenant. It is a sign between me and the children of Israel forever.
So, you're supposed to keep the Sabbath. That is your covenant with the Most High. You're not supposed to, give me that in Exodus 35 and 2. You're supposed to observe the Sabbath. The Sabbath day is a holy day. Read this.
Exodus chapter 35, verse 2. 6 days shall work be done, but on the 7th day there shall be to you an holy day, a Sabbath of rest to the Most High.
A Sabbath of rest. You're supposed to be rested. This is supposed to be a holy day to you, a separate day to you Negroes. Go ahead.
Whatsoever doeth work therein shall be put to death.
Shall be what?
Put to death.
We're not supposed to be working on the Sabbath. Give me Exodus 20 now. Exodus 20 and 8.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 8. Remember the Sabbath to keep it holy.
No, forget the Sabbath.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
No, remember Sunday.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
Because these Christians, these pastors in the Christian church, they tell you that the Sabbath day is on Sunday. That is a lie. The Sabbath day is today. From Friday sundown to Saturday sundown is your Sabbath day. Read it again.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates.
We're supposed to keep this day holy.
Isaiah chapter 56 verse 1. Thus saith the Lord, keep ye judgment and do justice, for my salvation is near to come.
So we're supposed to come back to being a justice people. Because we're not getting no justice here in America. We're not getting no justice in the court system. We're not seeing no justice. Read.
And my righteousness to be revealed. Blessed is the man that doeth this, and the Son of Man that layeth hold on it, that keepeth the Sabbath from polluting it, and keepeth his hand from doing any evil.
There it is. We're not supposed to be doing these sins that America is telling us. That is okay. Bring it out.
This is Isaiah chapter 58 verse 13. If thou turn away thy foot from the Sabbath, from doing thy pleasure on my holy day, and call the Sabbath a delight, the holy of the Most High honorable, and shalt honor him, not doing thine own ways, nor finding thine own pleasure, nor speaking thine own words.
So we're not supposed to be doing what is your pleasure. You're not supposed to do what you want to do. You know your favorite thing? You're not supposed to be doing that. Read on.
Then shalt thou delight thyself in the Most High, and I will cause thee to ride upon the high places of the earth, and feed thee with the heritage of Jacob thy father, for the mouth of the Lord hath spoken.
The Most High is speaking to you. The Most High is telling you to come back to his laws. Give me Psalms 95 and 3. Because here's the thing. We make Christmas a God. We make Thanksgiving a God. Yeah, 95 verse 3. Go ahead.
For the Most High is a great power, and a great king above all gods.
So the Most High is your king. The Most High is the power that you're supposed to be looking for. You're not supposed to be seeking out food stamps. You're not supposed to be looking at this government, the white man, as your God. You got any more on that? Read on.
Verse 4. In his hand are the deep places of the earth.
Read it from the top.
Oh, for the Lord, for the Most High is a great power, and a great king above all gods.
So there it is. The Most High is above all gods. Whatever you choose to idol worship, whether it's jewelry, your drugs, that's idol worship. Give me Amos. Give me Amos 5. Because we out here for our people. Yeah, verse 5.
Amos chapter 5 verse 10. They that hate him that rebuketh in the gate, and they that abhor him that speaketh uprightly.
You're not supposed to be hating on your brothers when they're trying to do you right. You're not supposed to steal from someone who's letting you sleep in their house. After that, I want Ecclesiastes 7:7. Yeah, because right, yeah. Because we need to come back to God's law. We need to start following after what he wants us to do. How do we know what he wants us to do? He tells us. All we got to do is read it. Matter of fact, drop that and give me Leviticus 11 and 7. I mean 7. Yeah, 11 and 7. Give me that. Give it around. What? Yeah, give me 7 and 11. I said it first. Yeah, but I didn't know exactly. Yeah, we out here to teach you guys law. So you could know what is good for you. This is for your own sake. Read this.
This is the book of the law, Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 7. And the swine, though he divide the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean to you.
He is what?
Unclean to you.
So, when you eat pork, it is an unclean thing to be eating pork. I know a lot of y'all love y'all bacon strips in the morning. In the morning time, y'all love cooking that bacon. But what?
It is unclean to you. He is unclean to you. Of their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcass shall ye not touch. They are unclean to you.
So by even touching that animal, it's disgusting. It's an abominable animal, beast. Do not touch that carcass. It is unclean to you. Because what? The pig, it doesn't even sweat. The pig does not sweat at all. Read down.
These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters. Whatsoever hath fins and scales in the water, in the seas, and in the rivers, them shall ye eat.
So anything that has fins, scales, in the waters, in the sea, those are the things that you can eat. We're going to go on and it's going to explain more.
In the seas and in the rivers, them shall ye eat. And all that have not fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you.
There it is. That's your shrimp. That's your turtles, frogs. All those things are in the sea. That is an unclean to you. To be eating shrimp, lobsters, crawfish. All that is unclean to you. That's what the Bible's telling us. Read down.
They shall be even an abomination unto you. Ye shall not eat of their flesh, but ye shall have their carcasses in abomination. Whatsoever have no fins nor scales in the water, that shall be an abomination unto you.
So you're not supposed to be eating crab, lobster. Go ahead.
This is the law of the beasts, and of the fowl, and of every living creature that moveth in the waters, and of every creature that creepeth upon the earth, to make a difference between the unclean and
it made a difference between the unclean
and the clean, and between the beast that may be eaten and the beast that may not be eaten.
So the Most High is separating what you can eat and what you cannot eat. Because when you eat all those abominable things, all it is destroying you. Yeah, give me that. Go ahead.
This is Leviticus chapter 20, verse 7. Sanctify yourselves, therefore, and be ye holy. For I am the Lord, I am the most high your power, and ye shall keep my statutes and do them. I am the Most High which sanctify you.
So the Most High is cleansing us. The Most High is giving us a cleansing right now. Whenever we read the word of the Most High, He's giving us a cleansing. He's ordering you to be sanctified and not to put those abominable things into your body. Give me Deuteronomy. 7, verse 4. Because we're going to keep bringing out these laws. We're going to keep bringing out these laws so you can know how to live your life according to the Bible. Because the Christian church is not going to teach you how to live your life according to the Bible. Read this.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 4. For they will turn away thy son from following me. That they may serve other gods. So will the anger of the Most High be kindled against you and destroy thee suddenly.
So you're not supposed to be serving these other gods. All these different religions, you're serving other gods. The Most High is calling you back to Him. These are the last days. It's time to wake up out of sleep.
Deuteronomy chapter 7.
What's more, 5 or 6? You want me to keep reading?
Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them.
Neither shall I what?
Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son.
That's going into marrying different nations. You're not supposed to be marrying other nations. You're supposed to want to be keeping your family line ongoing. Read down.
Verse 4. For they will turn away thy son from following me, that they may serve other gods. So will the anger of the Most High be kindled against you and destroy thee suddenly.
Time.